I put my jumper on hoping for like autumn weather today, but the sky is looking like it's going to give me like July vibes and I'm unhappy about it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How have you been? I thought I sound a little husky today. I had a sore throat like way earlier on in the week. I don't have a sore throat now, but this like husky voice situation is still around. I think it's because we sleep with the fans on. So if you know, then I moved back in with my parents 2016, like end of 2016, beginning of 2017. I had this heater in my bedroom and I used it for maybe like 3 or 4 weeks, and then all of a sudden like my voice was just a couple of octaves lower, like just all of a sudden, and I was like, the hell? Like I wasn't unwell or anything, it just was a really deep voice for me. I don't know, it was weird. And then it turned out I'd like dried out my own vocal cords from like the heat that was in the room. And my dad has a similar thing when he's got the aircon in the truck. It makes his like throat sore and his voice a bit deeper. So we've been sleeping with the fans on because it's still been really hot. Like it's September, I'm ready for like cold. I don't want raining, don't get me wrong, don't get me like that. I don't enjoy the rain, but I do want a bit colder. I want it to be chilly. I've put my jumper on and everything. So yeah, and I think what I've done is by having the fans on overnight and sleeping with them on overnight, and I know that there's loads of stuff on the internet about not sleeping with fans on overnight and things like that, but I think what I've done is I've like dried my vocal cords out, because in the morning it's really bad. As I go throughout the day and like drink more water and everything, I'm fine. But then when I go to bed, when I wake up the next morning, again, we're really like, meh, like, anyway. How have you guys been this week? I've had a good week actually, as it goes. I haven't been too bad food-wise, I don't think. I went to Slimming World and I stepped on the scales and I had lost 6 pounds. 6 pounds in a week. And I know that's like a massive, like it's almost like first week weight loss. That was huge. And I knew, you know, that was going to be, like that was going to be the biggest. Like, I don't think I'll get another weight loss like that. But it just shows, like, if I stop going from like just eating really badly to, or well, not really badly, but like not as well, to eating like on the plan and stuff. 6 pounds, you know what I mean? Like, so I was really happy with that. I think 2, 3.5. So it means I'm 3.5 pound off of my first stone at Slimming World now. When I stepped on the scales this morning here, I weighed 19.6.2. Now that's what, £3-ish, like a little bit more than £3, but the best part, so it's £3 and 0.2, 0.4, something like that. Lost this week, which is amazing, which I'm really happy with, because again, it's a really good loss. I feel like I'm in the swing of things. I went to my granddad's 80th party thing yesterday. It's a complete surprise. That's what I was doing when I told you I had a surprise. And I still ate like some sandwiches. I still had a little piece of cake and stuff like that there. So I don't feel like I missed out this week, but I've still managed to lose £3. So I'm happy with that. But a little frustrated, because I know, so what happens on a Sunday for us is that I film my video, I edit my video, then we go out shopping and doing our bits and pieces, like currently just looking for Christmas foliage for our wedding, but anyway. And then we go for Sunday lunch. Now that's either at Richard's grandparents, or that is at Richard's mum and dad's. Today it's at mum and dad's, I think. And basically it's this big old Sunday lunch, and it's amazing, don't get me wrong. Sometimes slimming friendly, other times really not. And I always weigh more after Sunday lunch. Like, so tomorrow morning when I weigh myself, I will weigh more than I weighed this morning. It's like last Sunday I weighed 9.6, and I think then on the Monday I weighed like 10 point something. So I always weigh more after Sunday lunch. And obviously I've just lost just over £3 this week, and I was hoping to lose more because I really, really want that stone award at Slimming World tomorrow. Like, I'm desperate for it. Like, to be £3.5 away from a stone, I know I can do it. I would so rather get it done in 1 week than in 2, which I know is stupid, because if I lose like £2 this week and I lose £2 next week, I'm like over a stone, and that's how I should look at it. But I'm determined. I really want that stone. So yeah, so that's where we're kind of at with that. So this week, £3 loss, really happy with that. Wanted it to be a little bit more, just as my Sunday lunch buffer, as it were. But yeah, happy, and I'm going in the right direction. I think that's what's important. I was supposed to be getting my dress altered, well, like not actually altered on Friday, but like taking it to the seamstress on Friday to get it done. But she now sadly has a funeral, which means that we've moved it to the 15th of October, I think. So what that means is I've now got another couple of weeks to lose a bit more weight before I go and see her for the alterations. The alterations have nothing to do with my size currently. There was obviously that moment where we were like, oh, the alterations, she's going to have to take it in. Let it out, but she wouldn't have been able to because I didn't fit. When I first bought the dress, we talked about if I lost weight, it could be taken in. Currently, I don't need either of those things, because obviously you guys know when I went, I tried on the dress and it did up, but it was like tight. So yeah, so currently I don't need any size alterations to my dress. It's just like little things to make it a bit more comfortable and things like that. So I do have now a couple extra weeks to lose weight for my dress alteration fitting type thing. I don't know how many weeks it is. Hold on, I'm going to get my phone out. It's in my pocket. You can see the offending fan behind me, and there's one over there as well, so let's not pretend. Right, so I'm just having a look on my calendar. Where are we? So we're like the 19th of September today. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, basically almost like 4 whole weeks now until I go and get my dress, like, you know, like measured for alterations and all of that kind of stuff. 4 weeks is basically, it's a long time. Like, I could achieve a lot in that. Like, last week, the week before at Slimming World, we said we needed to set like a 6-week target, like what we wanted to achieve in like 6 weeks time. And I was like, I would really like to lose a stone and £6 in 6 weeks. Like, I think it's possible if I really stick to it and I really work. Because I was 20 stone 6. So I wanted to lose the £6 to make me 20 stone, and then I wanted to lose another stone to make me down to 19. So that's what I wanted to achieve within 6 weeks, and I'm trying. I think the thing is, so I was, what was I, like 18.8 or 18.12 for Helen and Liam's wedding, which was in 2019, and I'd lost 2 stone to get to that point. So that's what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for lower, like I'm aiming for my weight to be lower than the 18.8 that I was for Helen and Liam's wedding. That's what I'm aiming for. So my lowest adult weight ever was basically 17 stone. I don't think that I definitely won't achieve that by the wedding. Jesus, that's like a good 2 and a bit stone from now. And that's just not physically possible. But what I would like to do is keep going so that that's not my lowest adult weight anymore. I think I can keep doing it. Obviously right now we're focusing on the wedding and losing weight for the wedding, but I need to focus on like not just getting to the wedding and like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna get to the wedding and then I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna eat like good for Christmas, but I need to look like long term as well, because I would love to be below 17. I think the thing was, when I did the weight loss before, I got to 17 and I couldn't see it. Like, I couldn't see that I'd lost the weight. I thought I looked exactly the same, and it's only now when I look back at those photos that I can see how much weight I'd actually lost. And so yeah, so I would like to get to that point, but that's like a long-term goal kind of thing. So yeah, £3 this week, which is pretty good because that's £8 lost in 2 weeks. That's just over half a stone, which I'm pretty happy about. You know, it's just been a couple of extra changes. Yeah, there have been some times when I've had to be like, no, I can't have that. But overall, I think I'm doing pretty well, to be fair. What am I doing this week? Anything that's going to stop me achieving my goals? No, probably not. We've got Bake Off this week. Bake Off's back. So I'm going to Amy's, but that's cool. Her other half, he's also doing like a weight loss thing, and I did send her a picture the other day of how many sins are in a jam tart, because Lou knows I love a jam tart, absolutely love jam tart, and I hardly ever have them, and I only ever have them when I'm at hers, and it's just like a, I don't know, it's like a being at Lou's treat kind of thing. And I said, oh, well, jam tart's only 6 sins, so it's definitely worth it. She's like, nope, I'm not sabotaging you, you're doing really well. And I was like, oh, I love her, but also, I want a jam tart. So yeah, but I'm seeing Amy when there's Bake Off, so that's cool. What else am I doing this week? I don't know that I'm doing anything else that could affect my weight loss this week, which is a good thing. Hold on, where are we? Oh wait, we're in September, not October. Yeah, no, I think I'm good. So actually, this week should be a breeze, as long as there's not too much work stress. Do you know what I mean? Work stress. So yeah, so looking forward to this week, hoping desperately playing to the weight loss gods that I can lose the 3.5 I need tomorrow. Do you know what would be really frustrating is if I go to Swimming World and I've lost like £3 and I'm 0.5 away from my stone. I think I'll be unhappy then. Like, I'd be sad then. But we'll see. Loss is a loss, isn't it? Just focusing on keep going. Do you know what I mean? So I hope that you guys are all well. I know that I've rambled a lot in this video, and I can tell because I can actually feel like my whole inside of my throat like dry up. So yeah, I hope that you guys are well. I hope that everyone's staying safe. I hope that we get some winter weather so we can start to feel a bit more autumnal. For those of you who love the summer, I'm sorry, you've had your time now. I would like it to be the autumn now. So yeah, keep safe, and I will see you next week. Bye. So my neighbour is just outside going to his garage, and I'm terrified because I'm in the bedroom and I'm like right by the window. I'm scared he's gonna like turn around from his garage and just see me sat here talking to a camera and just be like, well, told you she was a weirdo.